Good, bad, indifferent?
Let's see. You know, last week I was sick, so Sunday I decided to go get
Yeah,
tested.
I know you were sick, and it was one of those situations. Well, for me, coming from my aspect, is everyone's so crazy about
Mm-hmm.
what we've been experiencing,
Mm-hmm.
and for the most part,
Mm-hmm.
I think when I reached out to you just to be like, "Yo, you okay?
Yeah.
You feeling okay? Any body aches?" I'm quicker to go with, "Hey, it's the flu."
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. Then took my test Sunday. Came back Tuesday. I was positive.
Oh,
Oh yeah. I'm all right. I'm all right.
oh,
So I went and got my son tested yesterday, the day before. His results just came back in. He's positive now.
who, little guy?
Yeah, Jason. Yeah.
Oh man,
Yeah.
little J. Well,
Yeah.
he's gonna
We all
power
right.
through it,
Yeah, we all right though. He's not going through any symptoms. He wasn't going through like what I was going through. So I'm
right?
good.
Kids are resilient. Big shout out to John Ardmore and
Mike Patton.
Big Mike Patton.
Mike Patton.
How you guys doing?
Yeah, we the family flipping on me and everybody was trying to take Jason away and Jason was like, I don't want to go. I gotta make sure you're okay. I said, I know, I appreciate it. Just looking out for you.
Right,
But now he got it. I'm gonna tell him in the morning because he's sleep. The message
right.
literally came about an hour ago. So
So,
I mean, I've been off for a week. I'm gonna be in an unpaid status, which I'm not happy with, but I gotta work on everything for that. And then with him, I gotta do an extra 10 days for him.
right.
Got to. So I'll be in the house. I'll be probably doing karaoke and impersonations for grocery money soon.
Well, this is to
Yeah. Oh.
you, and we'll
Hold
do a
on.
toast. Got to get outside hustle for sure.
Cheers, goddamn it. Appreciate you.
It's time for TNT.
Yes, sir. We here. I got time tonight. Appreciate all the
Yeah,
concerns from
man.
everybody. I appreciate all the well wishes. He honestly is doing good. He is.
That's
He's not
good,
going through
man.
any
I didn't.
symptoms.
Yo, and we text back and forth. You didn't even tell me.
I put it up here. I was telling everybody up here. I didn't know if you saw it. 'Cause I know
Oh,
sometimes
I
you catch the
wasn't. I
replays.
wasn't on here.
Yeah, I figured you was catching the replays, but yeah.
I wasn't. I wasn't on here. Been. Hang on one sec.
Nah, you all right. I got to work on something. That's why I want to get my music broadcast back up. They do drop awards when I do my music, but yeah, I'm having major Mac issues. They try to put me on OBS for the Mac. I'm just trying not to
Cool.
download too much stuff. I had to go buy a new laptop a couple weeks ago. Yeah, struggle is real. Trust me, the monkey wrench.
My BJ's book.
Man, listen. It's 2022. Everything's going 5G. And then I just saw a commercial today for 5G UW. I never heard of UW 5G. So I'm like, see, every time you buy something, something new come out. Boy, they're killing me out here.
Yeah. Listen, BJ's is the place to go.
Yeah, we don't have one here.
All different types of discounts. They got them in Georgia, right? Or no?
Not where I'm at. We got Sam's and we got a Costco. Those will be within an hour and a half of here. Sam's like 30
Smart
minutes. Costco's about an hour.
saver.
Oh yeah.
You get to
But I
save
want
some
something new.
money.
I need something
What are
new.
we dealing with? What the level of inflation?
Oh
Inflation is
yeah.
at what, 6-7%?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it
But
is.
let's do some housekeeping. Stevie Wonder, how you doing,
Even wonder how you doing.
dude? So we text back and forth, and you never told me.
I put it up here. Everybody knew up here. Everybody knew. I was like, I know you catch the replays every now and then because the one used to drop the comments saying you watched it. So I
Right,
figured you would have saw it.
right.
But
I didn't know. Well, I knew you were ill. I didn't know Jason wasn't feeling well.
no, he feels fine. He's good. That's my point.
Oh, so he's asymptomatic. Okay.
Yeah, he's fine.
He just can't go to school.
Nope. He been out all week with me because he was out last week.
Wait. I need to stop for 1 second. John, Lidl and Aldi. Yes, I was in a Lidl about 2 weeks ago.
We got Aldi here. We got an Aldi here. One of my coworkers.
They're building an Aldi not far from where I live. Like, I
Yeah.
think most Lidls and Audis are built next to each other.
The international market is going to keep Aldi rolling, like Floridians keep Publix open, like Georgians
Right.
keep Kroger open, like New Yorkers keep A&P and ShopRite open, Pathmark and all open.
Yeah.
What's up, Debbie? How you doing?
Yeah, they don't have everything. So
Hey,
I
Vanita.
was in Tony, I don't mean to hijack this. It's been such a long time since we've been on
I
together.
got time, bro. I got time. I came on live for
Um
you, and then you came on live. So I had to shut mine down for yours.
yeah. But I was in a Lidl and I was like, okay, this is different. And it really didn't have everything that you wanted, but for the most part, it might have, but they were like some things like that you would basically would have looked for, and you're like, well, it's different. It's like this big warehouse, and you walk in, and everything is just there out, and you're like,
Yeah,
uh. So
yeah, we here though. Like I said, he was out for a week
okay,
because he had a classmate. She was sick last week. She had actually the week before she got tested positive, so they had to shut the daycare down, and they said to make sure he got a mask. All right, cool. So then he was out all last week, and I was sick. This Sunday I got tested. My results came back, and then I took him Tuesday or Wednesday to get his results. They came back already. He's positive. I'm like, all right. So I got 10 days of close contact watching. I got to do it on him, which is cool. And I had planned on going to work Saturday, but that shot to shit.
yeah, that's that shot. But I'm sure you've been loving that remote schooling. Is
Well, I
he
haven't
doing
done.
like
I'm not gonna have. I'm gonna start that tomorrow. He got
okay?
women in school's not an issue. It's his little boy.
Okay, my little bit 1982, 2018. How are you doing?
That is Debbie McCabe. She's on my Twitch.
Debbie McCabe, how you
Yeah,
doing?
she can't get back on Hats for some reason. I don't know what's going on.
No?
I keep my Twitch on so she can stay up with everybody. But yeah,
Okay.
we taking it easy. My oldest boy, he started back working. He had gotten himself tested Sunday. He was negative. So
Okay.
he's good. So like I said, just me and Jason chilling. My mom already told me, you ain't got to go to work. You need stuff, let me know. All right. My paycheck going to be short. It's going to hurt like a mug.
Girl named Toby.
Toby's in the house. Is she here?
How you doing?
Oh, yeah.
Debit, how are you doing?
Out here be jiggling. I'm trying not to go back to that life, man. I got too many people looking for me from them good old days. You know what I'm saying?
Tony out here about to be a gigolo on the side to make that cash. Hustle man with the hustle swag. Woo, woo.
What up, Vanita? Vanita talking about you, Ted. You better read it.
Vanita, how are you doing?
Exactly,
My
Ted.
dear. And how is Bernie also doing? Toby, Mike, Vanita, and Debit. Hello, people.
What's good? Everybody chilling. Y'all take it easy out there. Don't get sick. Don't get sick.
Yo, man,
Get sick.
listen.
I'm in the
You
house
need
like this.
anything, you know.
Got sick. Yeah, I know. I'll hit y'all up.
You need anything, you holler.
I'm trying to make sure I can knock out these bills. I'm gonna call y'all for food. I'm telling all y'all right now, I'm gonna need food money. I'm stocking up. Your mother said,
no.
"Stay on this week, please." Oh Lord, I'm getting a message from my mom now.
Oh man, so he never said hello to me. Who never said hello? I always say hello to Vanita.
Nah, she said you missed it. Vanita Debbie McCabe says hello too. We will, Toby, and I thank you.
Good night, Vanita. Don't leave, Vanita. No, don't leave. Don't leave.
Vanita, you better not go no damn way, Vanita.
Don't go anywhere.
Sit your butt up here. You know you gotta
wait. In our time zone, right?
Yeah, she needs to sit up and wait because she knows she's waiting on Bernie anyway. So she needs to stop playing.
Right. Yeah, Vanita.
Oh, yeah.
You're not going to sleep.
You tell Bernie I said so.
Say goodnight to your honey Bernie.
I said so. Now welcome. Oh, stop it.
You are welcome. Stop it. Come on. So what else is going on? What's going on in the Haps world? Okay, before we get to the Haps world, are you getting any snow? Who's getting snow in the chat?
Not here. Man, it's time for you to go there. Go get, you know what I'm saying, wear a mask.
From now until tomorrow around midnight.
That's Google. Google is listening. Stop listening, Google.
Getting very bad snow over a foot. Except for getting out to see Porgy and Bess last week. Now I'm in the house. I'm chilling. It's been cold, but not snow cold here. I think Milton had got some. Cause Milton's about 2-3 hours up About 2 hours north of me. I think he got some. He in the mountains too. Nancy, where you at? You should have had snow a month ago, and it should still be falling.
So for us, the snow is going to be anywhere from 2 inches to 2 feet, if you believe that.
I do. I remember New York. I do.
So New York City could get 2 inches, but
Yeah.
out east, Suffolk County
Yeah.
and beyond
Yeah.
could get up to 2 feet.
Ain't nothing out there.
Ain't nothing out there.
All that room out there to the Hamptons. Ain't nothing around y'all but ocean and wind.
And high prices.
Right, and high prices. Don't ask for nothing delivered. You got to write that off.
Oh my god! So what's going on with the Haps world?
It's a lot up here, man.
What?
It's a lot. It's a lot up here. Ugh. That's a
I
lot.
try to check in from time to time.
Man.
Nancy in Wisconsin
Yeah,
says
she's
about
in
6 inches.
At least it's not the negatives anymore. Exactly.
Maine is getting the bad this weekend.
Man,
Tony
please.
said he's about to mess around and become a Magic
Please,
City
sir.
first
You know,
male
listen,
stripper.
listen.
Woo!
Got down my male
Get his
exotic
money
guest
up. His
due
slogan.
to
I'm going to
due
do something
to
strange for change.
a personal
Make 'em
bias
holler for a dollar.
against certain clientele to which I am not interested.
Tone.
I have killed that dream. I have got out the gym on purpose. Y'all can have that life. I ain't about it. They more about it than I am. They gonna make more money than I am. I've been hearing about it 20, 30 years ago, and I was running rampant with no mercy. Y'all win. I'm going back to work.
Tone. You in front of Magic City with a bottle of peach snaps. Yeah. Mike Patton talking about bone chicka bone bone.
Right. Told you I had that porno music theme song on my head every time I met a girl. I know you want me.
Oh my goodness. So,
you know that was the jam.
oh my goodness.
You know
So-
you want me.
So what's I'm glad to see we still have a platform. I'm still glad to see we still have
This
our
platform going nowhere. The people want to lead. They're gonna lead. The platform gonna be here. They're building up for the musicians. Little bit of a difference in opinion that was pretty common. That came to a head last week. I think there's been a very big separation since then.
separation.
Yeah, between
There's
people.
not enough of us to be separated. What are you talking
Well,
about?
even those of us who were together. Hey, Helga. Even those of us who were broadcasting amongst each other. It's been like a little bit of a split. It feels like easy now.
Helga, how you doing?
Easy. I can't walk around looking like John Holmes. I can't do it.
Oh, he needs the stash.
Not the stash. Oh goodness.
The handlebars, Tone. With the handlebars going down like that. Or with the little Fu Manchu. So wait.
I've
There's
never
only
heard a mustache called handlebars.
Yeah, the handlebar mustache, man. So there's only a handful of us hanging in here. Thank you, Helga, for thank you for just hanging. But there's only a handful of us here.
Yeah, but even those of
So
us who
there can't be a
together,
separation.
there's just a little bit of separation between those of us who broadcast together too. Tell me, what do I think causes the divide here on Haps? I know what everybody else thinks. My take is people who couldn't make money or people who didn't have an audience felt a loss, and it was done. So the broadcast, the platform changed, the updates came in. Updates didn't bother me. I heard how much it affected other people, so they was leaving. Then you got people who didn't feel like they were getting anywhere with the platform, so they left. Now you got people who don't get along with each other, so they're going on about their business. I'm just sitting back watching. Excuse me. And I've noticed the numbers have gone up in the past couple of weeks, honestly. You look at your broadcast, we can hit about 50 to 100 people a broadcast instead of sitting down at 23 or 40.
So I'm going to make some people...
Oh, I got to stir in the pot, Blaze. That's a given. But people wanted the old Periscope back. You got it. You got it.
Stir in the pot.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I shouldn't say this, Tone.
Yes.
But I'm going to say this.
Here it comes.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing. I was able to cash out I was able to cash out. Thank you, Tony D, for helping me cash out. Your great content.
Y'all help me. We pass the money around. That's all we do.
So I want to thank everyone that was able to cash out. And I'm still here. I'm not going anywhere.
If we can all make money off each other, where the hell are y'all going is my question.
Right.
Where the hell are y'all going?
Yeah, I don't know.
People have helped me up here. I'm not going nowhere. I am pushing to get my music show back on purpose. You all have inspired me to work harder and make more. So I got to work on that. I don't know why YouTube ain't working right on mine ever since the update. Because my music will be all distorted. Yeah. Catch me outside. How about that? That's
Catch me outside, baby.
That's right.
Dr. Phil said,
it's a good feeling, though, ain't it?
Say it again?
It's a good feeling when you cash out.
Oh, yeah, it is. It is. I mean, and it's a feeling everyone should get because you see your labor and you see all the interactions that you had with other people, and you're grateful for the other people because it's not like you could put money into your own coffers. These are other content creators, stepping to the side and saying, hey, I want to be able to, compensate you for coming up here and for you doing whatever you do.
We all do that for each other. A couple of you have helped me.
James, what's going on?
What up, James? People have helped me up here. Even if we didn't cash out, look back at how many people dropped you what they had. So once again, I ain't going nowhere. I take every dime seriously. I take every dollar seriously. I'm serious. We up here for each other. We up here supporting each other, backing each other. I ain't got time to be arguing and mad at y'all. You like something, drop some money. If you don't like it, watch something the fuck else. But we all gonna do something we all like.
Hey, John, we're not going anywhere. Mm-mm. But if we do, we definitely let you know.
Yeah, he told me up night. He said, "You leave, let me know. I can't take it up." He told me the only reason he was still on house. I said, "Damn, appreciate it."
Really? See, that's powerful right there.
Messed up. I was like, "Damn."
That's something.
But yeah, I can't get the YouTube to work right on my device.
So are you just playing the audio, or are you actually trying to play the video?
The whole video.
Yeah, I think you should. I mean, and I don't know, but from times that I've jumped on here to see your show, if you focus just on the audio and try to fine tune the audio,
I have.
Right.
Even when it's just the album cover and a song off of YouTube.
But a lot of times when you play it, and this is from what I hear, is it sounds like it's slightly suppressed.
Jeeves said that. He said it sounds like it's trying to suppress everything. When the bass kicks in is when it's messing up the most.
Right.
Classicals put me on the OBS earlier. I saw James was watching it a minute ago. I gave in and downloaded OBS, so now I just got to work it. Yeah, I know about StreamYard. I got to look into that. I
got a subscription to StreamYard, and I think, Tony, we was on it once.
Right.
So I got a subscription to StreamYard for a year. So I want to kick the tires on here and give this an opportunity. And if need be.
I played that already too. I got one more Climax video I got to play.
Oh, okay.
I got one more. But yeah, I got Climax.
Who sang that song? Start of a Romance.
Atlantic Star.
Okay. Another person I follow is on StreamYard too. Yes, we got a bunch
Izzy
of
was on there earlier this year. He was also on what was it? That was Black Light Revelations. He was doing StreamYard, Stream Elements. Then I know
Jeeves.
On StreamYard.
What's going on?
StreamYard will work on Haps, Nancy. Yes, when Black Light Revelation will broadcast, his StreamYard will come over there. I think his Stream Elements did too. Matter of fact, I think Ted did it. I did. I can't turn the bass down. I turn the volume down as low as possible. That's because I don't have the equalizer setting. So my whole thing, working.
But you're going directly into. You're going from YouTube from your web browser directly into your laptop, correct?
Yes.
So we might, and we'll talk offline. Maybe looking at like a mixer that you can.
That's what what's the name? Classic was telling me, but voice meter doesn't work.
Like just like a mini mixer, not anything too crazy,
No.
but like it's all USB.
Mhm.
That might give you some options. Jeeves said the audio issue is bad on
Yes.
Haps.
Jeeves was the man.
Right,
He'll tell you
but
exactly what I was going through. He was like,
good. So I mean, and so here's something for Jeeves. Girl named Toby says I have a mixer you can have.
Toby coming through.
So for the singers, for the entertainers, Tony wear a Jerry curl wig and act like Rick James with Eddie Murphy singing "Party All the Time." Oh, what was I gonna say? For the singers, for the entertainers, the people that out up here with the guitars, the audio sounds great for them.
I know.
So I think
Easy, James.
oh,
Easy.
I don't think she's talking about a mixer though. Ooh,
2
boom,
years
boom,
old,
boom,
boy.
boom.
Right. Exactly.
Gotcha, Toby. So what I'm thinking is, it sounds great for them. So I ran into something today, and I'm not sure how many people are part
Yeah.
of.
I know, Jeeves. That's what everybody's telling me. I got to buy one and hook one up. I might have to
Yeah,
roll
you
with
got to go
Toby.
through a mixer. That's the only way.
You can act like
That's
Eddie
the
Murphy
only
was
way.
singing Michael Justin.
Um, these are types of questions that should be asked in the Discord.
I can't even find them on Discord. You're the only one I found on Discord.
But if you look at the text I sent you today, I gave you the ingredients. If anyone is interested in accessing the Haps Discord, just send an email to Pablo.
Mm-hmm. Pablo
Send
hasn't
an email.
responded to any email I've sent him. Or any,
Yes,
what you call it. He hasn't. I know Pablo busy. That's why I'm
you're
calling all
right.
y'all.
But send an email to him, and he'll send you like a customized like URL, like a code and everything like that, and then you can see what's going on. And because for us, and we have all different types of backgrounds and everything else like that. Pablo is directed connectly with the development team. So he should be the type of person that we should be asking these questions to.
I'm about to send them on right now.
Send them an email and let them know. Toby, that's just James being James. It's a lot of love. A lot of fun times for the people.
Yeah, she knows.
Kev, what's going on? How you doing, Kev? Discord is the what sugar honey iced tea. Kev is on there. I'm on there. Who else came on there?
I'm on Discord. I just can't find any. I can't find none of y'all.
Well, if you do what I said do, if you look at your text message, once I found out today, oh no, I'm saying send him an email.
No, I tagged him. He'll get that.
Oh, okay. No, not Pablo Cruz. Pablo De La Hoya.
De La Hoya.
So, hey, dude, what else are we talking about tonight? We talked a little bit about your health and wellness. What's going on in Georgia, man?
Nothing. To me, nothing. I'm sitting at home. Crime is crazy.
I found these results on search.
COVID is rampant. They mad at me because I went to work Monday and came up positive Tuesday.
Ooh. Did you shut down like your whole location?
I should have, but they wasn't gonna let it happen. Because they was like, okay, so who you around? I said, every damn body. 50 people in my building. Well, who was around for at least 15 minutes? 5, 6, 7 people. Well, you can't just be naming off names. I said, you want proof? They'll tell you. They was around me. Shit, they know me, and I shut the building down. And even
Coach is in here.
Coach Pooh, when they called me from the COVID center at base, he was like, you work on the floor? I said, yeah. He said, Jesus, that's damn near everywhere. I said, I know, but they don't want to hear that. I said, trust me, go down and talk to them, ask who's around me. We was all around each other. We all worked around each other. Yeah, no, we got masks. We got masks.
Oh, you got masks on.
We got masks.
So if you have masks on, what's the issue?
Hold on one second. Don't none of y'all gonna know where.
You had the K95, N95, K94. I tell you, if Tony worked in New York,
This is what they give us to work in.
Oh no, Tone. No.
This is what they've been giving us to work in for 2 years.
Tone. Are you on YouTube or Facebook or anything right now?
Yeah. This is what they give us.
Turn that stuff off. Turn that stuff off.
No, it's hold on. I'll turn them off. I don't be caring.
Okay.
They ain't stop me. YouTube didn't stop me for that. The YouTube stopped me for the music.
No. I'm talking about someone watching your broadcast. Someone at your job watching your broadcast.
With this conversation and the bad part, they all know it. This is what they give us to work in at work for 2 years, but they don't want everything to shut down. So I'm just giving you the real.
Okay, let's see. Do masks work? I don't know, Helga.
Yeah, they work. They stop you from spreading it. They're not going to stop you from catching it.
Oh my goodness, the free COVID test. I ordered them for my dad, and I didn't call him to let him know that I was.
Kevin, they will, and they do that. They disinfect the airplane, disinfect the work area, disinfect the
break room. That was fast. Hop in, I'm in before we leave for Florida. Okay, you got to disinfect the whole airplane.
They do, and they do that. I don't take that away from them, but the thing is, it's airborne. You're going to disinfect the surface, but not the air. We be having the doors open, sometimes closed. Like I said, there's at least 50 people in my building. At least. You got to have the right mask and fit for today's variants. Shit. Yeah, I get some of them. I got my own, and I get sent some and all.
Got it? Yeah, the 95s or something like that, dude.
It's a bitch working in them after a while.
It is. You can't even breathe. Yo, hey.
I was telling Kim that 2 weeks ago. Well, how doctors be doing? The doctors are in an air-conditioned room. You try working with the outside elements and stuff. I work around with that. And then you got to talk
to hear something funny
with all the noise going on. Yeah.
You want to hear something funny? So one afternoon, I was double masked. Don't ask me why I was double masked on the train.
I already know why you was on the train. Shit.
I was double masked on the train.
She had 2 masks on. I was just looking at her.
And I was doing fine without any issues, right?
Mm-hmm.
Next thing I know, I woke up. I was heading out to Suffolk County because the double mask had, next thing you know, my eyes were closed. Next thing you know, I woke up and I was totally in a different county.
You missed your stop because you fell asleep.
I not only missed my stop, but like the next 4 stops.
And the people around the train with you didn't even say shit. They ain't worth a damn in New York.
Not only that, my phone was I was in a 3-seat row, right? My phone was 2 seats away from me, just dangling, laying out there. And I woke up like,
yeah, he passed out like oxygen, yeah.
It was something. It was something. It was crazy because I had to ask my wife.
Number 46. Yeah, I like that palladium. I need that. It's a suitable substitute.
What are you guys talking about?
Palladium atomic number 46. That's what Tony Stark uses on his chest plate.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. He said, Kevin said the A train, you need the triple mask. Let me tell you, I didn't share with you this morning.
I'm gonna let Brooklyn.
Kevin, I want you to come to Brooklyn, stand in Nostrand Avenue, and say that. Oh my goodness!
You're gonna look like Bruce Willis on Die Hard with a Vengeance.
Milton, happy belated birthday, Milt.
Word.
I hope you enjoyed it. I saw some of your broadcasts. You look great in your dad's suit.
That wasn't his dad's suit.
Doing a wonderful job.
That was Jay the Money's father's suit.
Really?
Yeah, that was a gift. Yeah, he broke it down in that video. That was a gift from Jay the Money.
I thought it was his dad. I didn't know it was Jay the Money's dad.
It was Jay the Money's father, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So big ups for Milton for maintaining that respect. And
yes, sir, Milt. Doing great, man. Loving it. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure where this is going.
Appreciate the award, Milton. Thank you.
John, just hang with us. No, we're just cracking jokes. You know, because I know on certain broadcasts everyone's ultra serious and everyone's just ultra sensitive. It's just like, oh my
Just
god,
ultra.
ultra magnetic.
That's it.
You know, everyone's
Ultra
just
like
so
Killer
ultra.
Instinct.
Just, I
Hell
think I
yeah.
need to wear my red tank top next time I work out.
All right, Richard Simmons. All right, Richard Simmons.
Oh man. But yeah, no, but Tone, seriously.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta have fun.
I am having fun. A lot of people are stressing out up
Yeah,
here.
thank you for the awards.
A lot of people
You gotta have a little bit of fun. You know, you got a lot of people that's just so tightly wound and just so. Oh. I'm like, you know what?
It's the holidays. It's a tough time for tough holiday for some people. Very tough holiday season for some people.
But it's Haps. It's Haps. It's live streaming. This is supposed to be something to take you away from the stress and the drama and all of that other stuff.
Well, to me, a lot of people taking out their frustration up here too. That's why it don't bother me. I'm not going to sleep, Chrissy. I'll be up. I can't go to work next week either. I can't go to
Krissi,
work.
how you doing?
That ain't happening.
I saw a broadcast with you guys with Krissi. I think with
Smoke.
Sunday Night Smoke.
Yeah, my man smokes.
I think I saw a part of a broadcast.
And she did one with him herself.
Atlantic Avenue is only useful if you can go also get to Marvin Gardens and Ventnor Avenue.
You stupid. Monopoly.
Yes, that's it.
Monopoly.
And a lot of people wouldn't get that, you know, like the younger folks wouldn't get that. They're like, Marvin Gardens, what are you talking about?
You got to talk Fortnite for these young kids. They don't know nothing else but that.
Yo, James, I'm so happy you and Smoke are good. I saw you guys going back and forth in talking about, you know, mixers and everything else like that. Got to make sure you and True, and I hope True is listening because I spoke with True about
everything.
And he kept saying to me, I got to reach out to James. I got to reach out to James because
good. That's big.
He didn't understand what was happening that day. And I was like, dude. He was like, oh, I just saw all of these hearts and it was messing up my broadcast. And I'm like, hello, look at your earnings, silly. You know,
big ups to resolving issues up here for real. Big ups to that. Big ups to that.
Yeah, I mean, big shout out to Michael Bathurst, man.
Oh, hell yeah. Mr.
You know, I know a lot of people give him a lot of shit for, and a lot of it he deserves.
Of course.
That's right, Michael.
Of course.
But he's really a good person, and I'm grateful that we had this this platform because I wouldn't have had the opportunity to know him and many of the people that I converse with daily.
What's up, Lenny? How you doing, lady?
Shout out to JB too.
Oh yeah.
JB the voice?
Yeah, JB the voice.
JB the voice. And Lenny.
Shit. Yeah. Big ups to Lenny. Chrissy wants to come up.
Lenny, what's going on?
You hear me? Chrissy want to come up.
Say it again?
Chrissy want to come up.
Hang on.
I'll be killing them. I guess I'll get caught up on Netflix next week. Good Lord have mercy.
Hey, I was watching Ozark. Oh my goodness. I'm so happy.
I didn't get past the first season. I haven't gotten past it.
Lenny, hope you're feeling well.
Yeah, Lenny should be. I don't think she's going through health issues.
Well, she said she's not feeling too well.
Yeah, she'd be stressing. I haven't heard anything else. Lenny, you ain't sick, are you? Not feeling too healthy, so passed. No, thank you.
So, Chrissy, you were invited. Yes, James. Ozark is great. Season 4, part 1 of season 4. I just got to episode 6.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to binge it now. Damn it.
Oh my goodness,
Yeah, my wife was watching when it first started. She was on the first season, and she literally sat there and watched like 10 episodes back to back. I couldn't get past the first 4. I said, okay, I need some sleep.
Oh,
Alicia Stewart, what's going on? Who was that? You know who that is?
Alicia Stewart. Krissi.
Krissy's in the building, y'all.
How you doing?
How are you? I've missed you.
Missed you too. But I've seen
Um,
you a couple of times on here. I was like, oh, Krissi's
you're
back.
all right.
I saw you and Evelyn back. I was like, oh man, this is great.
Mm-hmm. I missed Ted. And Tony, you're all right.
I know. I know.
He's okay.
I know.
Yeah.
He's okay. I can't wait for part 2. Let's see. Alicia Stewart from Facebook. What's going on, Alicia
That's
Stewart?
one of your people?
I don't know.
My Facebook is off. Hold on.
Let's see. A couple of people are saying hello, Krissi, to you.
Hi, everybody.
Hey.
Oh,
So
damn,
what's been
my
new?
Facebook-
What's been going on with you?
I tested negative,
Okay.
Congratulations.
so I'm done with it. Yeah. Bada boom, bada bing.
I need to check out Ozark. Yes, you do. Hey, I don't know. I mean, this is going to sound kind of crazy, but don't just work with me on this. Or you're going to be like, Ted, have you been in a bubble? But traveling back from Long Island to New York, the vagrants are everywhere in Penn Station.
Everywhere.
Everywhere. It's like you
Everywhere.
go on the train and you're just like, whoa, what is happening?
Everywhere. Let's be clear.
It's like everywhere.
I positively tested negative, Jeeves.
You
Yes.
positively tested negative.
Tested
Okay.
negative. Yes, he's making sure I didn't mean that my test was negative, which meant I was still positive. Jeeves, you're funny. I miss you.
Well, Krissi, just so you know, I tested positive earlier this week.
I told you.
Yeah. Jason just came back today. He's positive too.
Oh,
Yeah, he's all right. He's fine.
he's fine. Good.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's fine. Yeah, he's okay, Lenny. He is. He's not going through anything crazy. He's trying to be around me and make sure I'm okay. I took a nap early. He was making sure I was all right. The groceries came. He put them up for me, so I got to take him out when we get better.
Tony said he's feeling so well that, well, he's feeling good, but he's not feeling good enough for that Google Classroom to log into that.
No, I can get him on there. That's nothing. They ain't gonna take no time. We got his academics are great. I could take care of his academics in an hour.
Oh, because I was gonna say
2 years
him
ago we
being-
were doing it, and I jumped on it with him, so it's not a problem. The academics is easy.
Okay.
He just wants to go hang
Yeah.
out with friends.
He's a sharp little guy too.
Yeah, his academics are fine.
Hmm.
that's
But I
good.
took a nap and the groceries came, and I was gonna get up. He said, "Daddy, I'll put it away for you." I said, "That's what's up. That's what's up."
It's good. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up. And like I said, that grown man gonna come up when the parents are down. That's the example. you
Helga
need.
has a question for you, Tony.
Yes. For
Is
I
it
have no idea.
Omicron, Delta, or the
They didn't
flu?
specify which variant. They didn't specify it.
Well, they
So-
generally don't. The way you was it more in your lungs, or did it seem like it just stayed in your head and your neck?
When I was sick last week, you all saw it. I want to say
Yeah.
it was more right here. The muscle aches.
Yeah.
Right here was a problem. A little bit of runny nose that stopped. A little bit of a temperature one day. Went away after a couple of weeks.
One day.
Alicia, big up to the Bengals. The
was
Bengals
probably
are hungry. The Bengals are probably going to be the most exciting team in the playoffs. Big ups to the Bengals. Because them boys are playing with a purpose. And it's about to be some issues in the NFL. But yeah, I'm good. Jason hasn't gone through any respiratory issues, but I'm keeping him clean on purpose. Keep him clean, make sure he brushes teeth and everything, clear itself out. That's important. Yeah, it's important to know. But who you want to ask? They don't tell nobody up front here. They don't tell you which variant you got. They just say you got it. I've never seen anybody tell me what variant it was.
They only do random testing for variance estimates
Yeah,
here.
they don't tell nobody what you got. They just say you got it.
John, where are you located again? You're in the South?
He's in North Carolina.
He's in North Carolina. Okay.
Yeah, I should say that they normally do, only they don't check specifically. They did that with me because of the health risk if it went into my lungs.
Helga, what
That's
you
why
want me to
I
do?
know what I was.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait, wait. Helga, what you want me to do? They say you positive. I didn't ask what's variant. I just want to know if I got it or not. Not coronavirus. I want to know if I got COVID. Yeah, I didn't ask what variant. And honestly, since
I don't know if it matters what variant you got. If you got COVID, you got COVID, period.
No, it does
No,
not.
well, it does matter to some people. It
Yes.
doesn't
Okay.
matter
that's how they
until
tracking
it
it.
matters, which
That's how
means
they tracking it.
Tony's walking around talking right now, right?
Right.
So it doesn't really matter what variant it is. He's getting through it and getting over it. With someone like me, it does matter what variant, because they need to make sure you have that help before you need the help, or it's going to be too late.
And for
So
me, like I
it
said, I
does
don't
in
know if I
some
had it or not.
ways matter. Yeah.
The
Well, it
variant didn't
depends
bother
on
me
your
as much
health
as whether or
risk.
not I
I'm
carried
just
it.
reading comments. I'm just
Yes.
reading comments.
And I wanted to
Mhm.
make sure that Jason didn't
but
get it. But now
Yeah.
that he's got it, I want to see which one it is, and I'm going to be monitoring him as close as I normally do anyway.
hmm
Biggest thing, get him out, let him play a little bit, get some sunlight. Him being young, that's something that's going to knock it out faster than just sitting around the house doing nothing.
hmm
Right.
How you doing? Let it be. But I mean, I know exactly what she's saying, but they don't tell us. And we had a discussion a couple of weeks ago. We were talking about it because Helen brought it up that they don't tell her where she's at either. What kind of variant do we have 2
Yeah.
years from now? We don't know, but we know it's going to be COVID.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I
Yeah,
should have
yeah.
specified that, John Ardmore. You're right. The only reason I know exactly what I had was because it was important to know exactly what I had.
Gotcha, because your
Yeah.
case.
Okay.
So I don't.
Delta's
Yeah.
losing
No.
taste and smell.
They don't just tell
Omicron
you.
is lighter, and I would say personally for me it would be Omicron because I didn't lose my taste or my smell, but I don't know specifically and exactly.
That's interesting too, because I didn't lose my taste or my smell, and I had Omicron.
Right. At first, medical was telling Ohioans were variant, then stopped 6 months ago. Yeah. See, appreciate that, Alicia.
hmm
Definitely.
Oh, she's on Facebook. Yeah. These days, the
Yep.
odds of Omicron. Yeah, these days it is, but Delta's still running rampant, and we
Oh,
don't know.
the other strains are still out there. So if you
Yeah.
haven't gotten any of them, then you're still, even if you have got one of them, you could still be susceptible to others.
Right. And we just don't know.
It's by strain, not by illness.
We just
Okay.
don't damn know. I ain't gonna lie. Let me see what it says on here. Hold on.
As you look for that question for John Ardmore, John, any issues with Big Papi getting elected into the Hall of Fame? Of course, no Bonds, no Clemens, that's done. Of
I'm
course,
on
no
her ass.
A-Rod.
I'm on her ass. I'm on her ass. I'm on her ass.
So, question for John: as part of the conversation stays with COVID, and it could stay there, I got a question for John.
Sure.
These days, John is still mentioning Omicron. John, answer this question: Big Papi, yes or no? Did he belong in Did he belong in on the first ballot? And B, did he even belong in the Hall of Fame? Does he?
Yes. Yes, he does. I don't like how they're
I
doing
say
Barry
yes and
Bonds.
yes.
Yeah, I don't like how they're doing Barry Bonds at all.
It was first ballot.
Wait a
First ballot. This was his first year.
They shut Barry Bonds all the way out.
He's
Wow.
all the way out.
All the way out. That's going to cause a problem.
Clemens
Why
too.
they shut him out? What was the
Yeah.
reason?
Steroids.
Oh, I'm a little behind right now, Tony.
No. Well, that's about 15 years ago. Not being
Yeah.
funny.
Well, no,
But
I know, but this Hall of Fame ballot is just now, Goofy. So I asked to make sure that's why they
you
closed
are
them out.
home with a television and the news. I need you to watch it. Pull your bandana
I
over
told
your
you I
eyes and
don't
watch the news.
watch the
That's right.
news.
You're behind. Watch the same shit
No,
you're
I'm
watching.
behind because I was
I
sick.
think
I normally
I
keep
think
up.
You're awake.
I think being part of the Red Sox finally winning was huge. If he was honestly big and strong in the steroids era.
Yeah, his name never came up in the steroids.
Well, it came up in the Mitchell report
Big
It had
in
Papi
to
did?
come up
2003.
somewhere.
Wait, was it 2003 or 2000?
It all started in 2003, yes.
Okay. So his name appeared in the Mitchell report.
Wow. Because remember that one year, they didn't put nobody. Actually, it was 2 different years. They didn't put nobody in the Baseball Hall of Fame. They just didn't bring nobody in.
I know.
None of them. They all knew they was all dirty. That was a hit and a half right there. So
Yeah,
Pete Rose,
Kurt Schilling. He didn't make the cut either. Kurt Schilling didn't make the
he was
75%
on it
either.
too. They found out he was on it too, didn't they?
Yeah.
It was, I mean, in that era,
Everybody.
a lot of people allegedly were on it.
Ain't
Rehab,
nobody-
what's going
Here's
on?
the thing, though. Should it matter in that era? Because can a person not get clean and then change?
You weren't supposed to take it in the first place.
No, but what I'm saying is, does that damn you forever?
That's what they're doing. That's what they're doing to Pete Rose. They're going to do it to them steroid boys too. Just being real. They got Pete Rose that dirty. They got everybody else just as dirty. And they're not going to let Pete Rose in. They ain't supposed to let them in either. But Barry Bonds was already a Hall of Famer before that. And that's the argument. His numbers were fine before the steroid era. And his numbers were fine before he even got juiced
Well,
up.
if they don't have proof, how can they keep them out? They could
They got
contend.
proof. They got plenty of proof on all them boys.
Well, no, I'm saying the guy that he said didn't do it. You said he was mentioned, but
Yeah, Big Papi. Big Papi.
Big Papi or Kurt Schilling? Which one?
either one. Weren't they both shut out? But they
Schilling
weren't.
was shut
because
out.
of the steroid era, and most of them honestly were on steroids for healing. They were trying to heal faster more than anything else. Now Barry Bonds pulled up over the summer, which was ridiculous. Curtis here on Hats when he goes live, go meet him. He's a wonderful person. Yeah, I'm good with him. BA.2
is
I have no idea to me to know the origin. Founder Pete Rose Ball.
Captain Rehab says, Ted, the only thing more heartbreaking than being a Bills fan is being named Tony D and a Jets fan. What's up with that? Rehab for the win.
Rehab's football team. Rehab's football team just got a Super Bowl, and he want to talk shit.
Tony. You do know that the ones that are on steroids for healing, that they can tell the difference.
Yes, human growth hormone. Yes.
Okay, I was just making sure because
Yes.
I'm on steroids, but it's not the same steroids the athletes.
Yeah, but you're not a world class performer.
One's anabolic and the other one's metabolic.
Yeah, the Bills got robbed. Yes, I feel bad for the Bills. They got robbed.
Kurt is on here. When he goes live, go meet him. He's a wonderful person. And I'm blessed to have gotten to know him. His sister and his sister is a friend of mine as well.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Alicia Stewart says BA2 is a variant after Omicron. I have no idea this meaning nor the origin. Found a Pete Rose ball for $500.
The BA2, I forgot which variant that was. I did read about that a couple of weeks ago. I forgot which variant that was.
Babe Ruth was juicing. There's a whole lot of athletes that were juicing that weren't caught.
Babe Ruth was a drunk. That's what he's talking about. Drinking his ass off.
It's a shame, too, because all those guys shut out were some of the best players in the game. They were the best players in our generation.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, my God, the Bills. I can't believe what happened to them again.
I think the last the last two we're going to have are Griffey and Poole.
Oh, gee, this is not totally about COVID.
Not yet, totally. Not totally.
Not
but
totally.
if they're not, if they're shutting out people for steroid use, why do they let felons back in?
We'll be here all day. Are they Hall of Famers?
Mm-hmm.
Debbie McCabe says hi.
Good point.
Debbie, how you doing?
Chrissy.
Hmm?
Debbie McCabe says hi.
I said hi.
Oh, I didn't see it.
No, we kind of shifted from the COVID talk to a little baseball talk.
Whole
Yeah.
lot of
I don't know. Let's see. Both and phone. This thing is starting to click a little bit right now. So, hey, what were you guys talking about on Sunday on Smoke Show? I know Sunday was like eons ago.
Block party.
Oh, you guys are talking about block
okay,
party.
that's why I remember, because I don't block anybody.
Right. Okay.
Not the blocking
it's
is
okay,
bad. It's there for a reason.
Block party.
What else?
Sports. Football. It's the sport of kings. Better than diamond rings.
I don't block anybody, but remember the one time I accidentally blocked Ted Hicks?
Ah!
That was way back in the beginning, and I felt so bad.
I got blocked.
Wow.
That's okay.
Wow.
Well,
Chris, I love you just the same.
Ted Hicks is blocked, and I'm like, what? And she showed up.
Well,
Okay.
that was when Haps was kind of goofy, and you go into your block list, and you're like, why are all these people listed in here?
Mm-hmm.
And that was when I think either the block button was close to your, you know,
Oh, when you brought the thing up on the bottom for the options, you hit the button.
yes,
Yep, that's good.
yes. It was just too close, and I was just like, why are there like 10 people blocked in here? On the mobile back in the day, you could accidentally mute people.
Or accidentally block them.
Yeah, or accidentally block them. Yes, correct. No sport is without betting. Yes, it's okay for horse racing and dog racing. Well,
Alicia, you nailed it. Real Sports with Brian Gumble on HBO. He covered that a couple of years ago. Every major sport is corrupted. Every last one of them. Period. End of story. Every
but
last
how do you tie that into today? Because sports betting is legal everywhere because all the local and city governments want to get paid from it.
Look at the
Baseball
fantasy
players aren't
football
allowed to
numbers.
bet on.
Watch your fantasy football numbers. You can see it from fantasy football alone. Certain athletes ain't getting their numbers, and then they sitting out during the season. It ain't just COVID. It ain't just COVID. It's
Okay.
them gambling boys. You gotta not take this pass. You gotta drop that catch. You're gonna miss this reception. Oh, it's happening. Watch them scores. Watch them games. Y'all know good and damn well. If you've been watching sports as long as I've been watching it, they was calling out the gambling in the sports back when Shaq and them was winning the rings. Woody Page and them was calling it out on Around the Horn. It's been happening.
So I got a question for you, Tony.
Talk to me.
Everyone is raving, and also for you, Krissi. Everyone's raving about last Sunday's Bills and Chiefs game.
Hell of a game.
But do you remember that game back in 1982? It was like 81-82, Chargers and Dolphins.
No.
And it was like a 41-38 game. We were both, I mean, we were all young. I get it. We were all
No, but
young.
I'll tell you what I'll never forget is
What
the
won't you ever
Chicago
forget?
Bears.
The
Chicago Bears.
Yeah.
1985.
85.
Oh, yeah.
85.
I think it was 85.
Milton, Kellen Winslow. Yes, that was the greatest game. The game with Kellen Winslow. And they were helping him off the field. I mean,
I barely
he
remember.
like almost got obliterated.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Tony. You was like 9, 10 years old. Because I know
Going to bed.
I was like 10, 11.
Yeah, going to bed. Maybe I was in Catholic school. You know, we had to be on.
I was up watching the game with my dad, and I was like, yo, this is like the greatest game ever.
I want to
So when
challenge you.
everyone goes crazy, so if you really want to see a great game,
Mm-hmm.
please go and watch on YouTube Chargers, Dolphins, 1982 championship.
I'm going to give you a game, too. Go back to 2002, 2003. The Falcons versus the Steelers went to triple overtime. Michael Vick and them, Cordell Stewart and them, what's my man name? Plaxico Burress and them. When I tell you them boys played the whole game, even through the overtimes, much respect for them. That was an endurance game to me. That was a straight endurance game to me. They played the entire game. Michael Vick and them wasn't sitting down for nothing.
No respect for Michael Vick.
That's okay. He didn't do it.
I just want to say it.
He didn't do it. He didn't do it.
Didn't do what?
I'll say that one. I used to watch Outside the Line.
Yes, John. William the Refrigerator Perry was on the 85 Bears.
Yes, he was.
Yes,
He was carrying Walter Payton across the goal line.
Jack Tatum knocking mother out. Yes. Back when you could hit people in football.
John, all right, I'll go ahead and say it.
Okay,
if you watch Outside the Lines, when he interviewed Michael Vick told everybody, see, that's the problem. Everybody thinks I went to jail for dog fighting. I didn't go to jail for dog fighting. I went to jail for taking money across state lines.
No, he went to jail for cruelty for animals also, and they had the pictures to prove it with him in the picture.
It was happening at his house, but it was his family, not him, because he was gone. The house was in his name, so he was responsible for it.
He was in the picture with the dead dog.
I didn't see that one. I didn't see that.
Oh, you need to look then.
Okay.
I'll never look
I don't know what money it was, John, but when he said that on Outside the Lines, I was like, oh, damn.
It said John says taking dog fighting money across state lines?
Yeah, they was gambling on dog fighting at his house.
How was it?
The house was in his name, so it was going to be his responsibility. But the big thing was they acting like he was the only one that was doing that. Y'all know damn well he was not the only one doing that.
It doesn't matter if he wasn't the only one.
And it's not about whether it mattered, but they put all the focus on. They didn't talk
It's
about none of these
about
other athletes. They didn't put
he
nothing on none
committed
of
a
these
crime
other.
and got caught.
He committed an animal cruelty crime. He was responsible
Yes,
for animal
which is
cruelty on
crime,
his property. On his property, yes, yes.
which he was involved in. He even said so himself.
I, he was never home.
You've got this like ability to
When was he home?
imagine
No, the house
the
was in his
most.
name. There was nothing else to think of. The house was in his name.
He
His
said
cousin.
himself he was involved. He said, I was young. It was what I grew up doing. Is that not? It's what I grew up doing. That's a confession, Tony.
Okay. Us fans are seeing NFL go to flag. Due to the injuries, Alicia, yes. And trust me, that movie Concussion will explain it all the way through.
Yeah,
If you haven't seen that movie, watch that movie. That's an outstanding damn movie. Football almost
but
died after that movie.
oh man, wait. Before you even watch the movie, Concussion, you go to pbs.org
Mhm.
and you look for the TV show called Frontline. And then there's an episode for Concussion. So what the movie was based on,
Mhm.
you got to watch that Frontline episode. It's a 90-minute episode. Will blow your mind.
Right.
Mhm.
Slam was good.
Slam, what's going on?
I gotta see the one with that one was Chris was telling me about. I gotta find it. I never saw that though. I never saw it. But you'd be surprised what they do down there in Florida. A
I
lot of
don't.
these southern states.
That doesn't make it right.
I didn't say it was right. I never said it was right.
Okay.
Trust me. I'm against it. I'm against it myself. I thought it was kind of messed up.
Yeah,
Let me just read this
but he
comment and then
doesn't
we
get a
can go
pass
back
to
to
be an athlete.
this conversation. John says we have a pit bull. Excuse me. We have the pit bull as a temporary resident, and she is the sweetest thing. Mean pits are the only mean because of training. They're strong naturally, but not mean.
Yes, and they're protective. They're loyal and
Debbie
protective.
says if you hurt an animal, you belong in jail.
I can't argue that. I don't argue that at all. I truly do not. I'm against animal fighting. Because dog fighting and cockfighting is bigger money than dog fighting. Y'all see what they do with them chickens. What they got on their feet when they fighting.
Slam.
Mr. B, what's good?
Mr. B, in America, animals have more rights than black people.
What Chris Fox say? Women, kids, and dogs.
John Armour says peace in the Middle East. Peace in the Middle East.
Yep. Women, kids, and dogs. That must be a
Cockfighting.
sexy thing. What happened to Krissi?
I don't know.
Well, we know
That
about
must
that,
be-
John. We know about the name.
Cockfighting. That must be an SC thing because even the name college football teams are named after.
Yep. The Gamecocks.
Alicia
Yeah, I
says
don't know.
my pit bull was stolen because I raised him to be good to children. All right. Chrissy just dropped suddenly. Could be a tech issue.
Yeah.
Chrissy, if you're coming back, we're going to see you on the stage. We'll bring
I
you
hope
back.
she didn't.
Oh my God, who is calling me?
Everybody.
Hang on one sec.
Mm-hmm. Good. Oh, she just went live on stereo. She deep over there too. Yeah, I hope she wasn't mad. She could flame with exactly, Jojo, with the blades. Exactly. I'm gonna play the blue side. I don't do it. Good to it?
Sorry, that was my son. He just kept.
Oh no, you good. Everything all right?
Yeah. He was calling me from upstairs. He was like, Dad. I'm like, what's going on?
Right.
Because I can pick up the call from, I mean, that's the beautiful thing about having a Mac.
I was on the phone with this a couple days ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
This a new
That's the
Mac right
beautiful
here.
thing about
Once you
having
get
a
it hooked up, it's over. It's over.
Krissi, I hope I didn't offend you.
I hope I didn't either. She went on stereo. She went on the other app she be on. I'll jump over there and holler at her in a minute.
Oh, she's on stereo now?
Yeah.
Right now, this very second.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's up there at a certain time. She'll come up for a little bit. Switch on over there.
Oh, okay. So, what else is going on? I hope she didn't get upset.
Yeah, me too.
I hope she didn't get upset.
Me too. She didn't say bye though. No, she don't. See, that happened on the broadcast before. She'll jump off and go straight over there. She's got like an alarm or an alert set because she does a lot of her combos over there. That's where her and Eleanor be hanging out at.
Oh, okay.
That's their new spot.
Hey, I do want to go through 6 items.
Let's go.
6 steps to safeguard your online accounts. I'm going to throw it in the chat. Tony D. I don't think she was mad. She probably got a notification and she wanted to jump on.
That's what says
Got it.
yeah.
Thanks, Jeez.
Over there.
Tony D.
Talk to me.
Before we get out of here, the 6 steps to help safeguard your online account. So if you use the same username and password on more than one website or app, this consumer alert, a warning is for you. Cyber criminals could attempt to log into your online accounts using login credentials stolen from other online services. Credential stuffing is a growing type of cyber attack that steals people's username and passwords to gain access to online accounts and personal information. So to protect consumers from this threat, there was an investigation launched by the New York Attorney General to find out who was at risk. So if you're looking to safeguard your account, your online accounts, follow these steps below. We got 6 steps. Number 1, Tony D, never reuse passwords. While reusing login information may be convenient, it also puts consumers at risk. Consumers are encouraged to always create unique passwords for each of their online accounts.
Let me tell y'all something. They've been telling us that for the military for 20 years. I got a list of passwords. I forgot who got what. I got to reset mine all the time.
Right.
And honestly, a lot of you that use the same password,
it's not good across multiple platforms.
No.
Also, for everyone, if you're logging into any public and we're gonna get into that, John. If you're logging in, make sure you don't log into these public workstations that you might see, some of these kiosks that you might see. Be careful of this free public Wi-Fi that's out there. Yes, it's free.
What's up, Eleanor?
Eleanor, what's going on?
And it is old info, Alicia. I agree. I know I've been hearing about it for at least 20 years. Most of you, please, y'all have to use more than one password.
You have to.
They are hacking everything. Alicia, like you said, they hack government agencies. They've damn near hacked every government agency. They've hacked damn near all of them. The banks, OPM, which is Office of Personnel Management, the VA, the Navy. They have hacked damn near everything.
Tony, you want to read number 2? Or you want me to read it and then you can embellish on this, or how do you want to do this?
I'm responding to Krissi now. She says she only left because she got pulled into a live. No, she's not mad at anybody.
Oh, okay, that's good.
I'm gonna
number
get it.
2.
Go ahead.
Use a password manager. So John was inquiring about it. Password manager on a phone or a computer can keep track of a consumer's passwords. So basically, it's a utility that's going to allow you to keep track of multiple passwords, automatically filling them in when they log into a website or an app. Many modern web browsers include this functionality. Browsers and other password managers can also check if a consumer's password has been stolen in a data breach and generates new password when creating new online accounts.
Yeah, they're hacking everything. John, everything can be hacked, honestly. Alicia, I did not know they had Blue Cross Blue Shield. You telling me something now. You are telling me something now. Jeeves, the government, they send you a letter with a password. Change it as soon as you get it. Some places do that here too. Not just the governments, but certain websites. Apple Safari actually does that and creates a password for you if you want to use that. Yes, Apple Safari is one of the most secure internets out here. People can't stand Apple because of how much stuff is secure and how much they can't put bootleg stuff up there. That's why a lot of people don't like Apple. They can't put nothing bootleg on it. They can't stand it. They can't stand it. I like Apple Safari. I will pay for that security.
So, an example of a password manager would be like on Apple, their keychain.
Yes. I haven't really used it, but I've been seeing it a lot. I never used it. I barely use Find My Phone, mainly because I keep all my devices around me. Mozilla Firefox, I heard they've been around here. Slam, I hear you, but let me tell you something. Apple security is not to be messed with, bro. If your Wi-Fi won't connect, it's probably because it's not secure enough. Apple is serious with their security settings. I gotta respect it. They serious. Google lets you access anything. That's a lot of the problem. Apple's like, nah, this Wi-Fi is secure. We ain't connecting. Certain hospitals, your phone won't work. Your computer won't work. Certain hotels, your laptop won't work. I've been to them. It's them security settings.
Number 3, enable two-factor authentication. Two-factor authentication can provide an extra layer of security by requiring anyone logging into an account to provide another credential,
And
such as a one-time
frustrated.
code sent via text or email. Most attackers that have access to a stolen password will not have access to the secondary credential. Meaning, like remember the snap happened. Remember the blip, the snap, or whatever you want to call it? And not only when you were allowed to put in your password, it also referenced a phone number so that it then can send a code to you and everything else like that.
Yes.
You gotta have
two-factor authentication was driving everybody crazy. Even with the update, people had to verify their phone number, and it drove a few people nuts. They just made their site more secure. I wasn't mad.
But
Well,
less
listen,
hacking.
maybe the government can bring into Apple another pissed off. Yes, exactly, Eleanor. That's the biggest example I've always referenced. Abso-damn-lutely. Abso-damn-lutely. Because Apple said, no, we're not giving it up.
Right.
That was huge. That should have been
That was a huge move.
Yes, that was a very big
by
move.
them pushing back on the local city and federal government.
They pushed off on everybody. We're not giving them nobody's privacy. Period. End of story. That's exactly what Apple said.
Because if you do it once, and not to say that Apple and Christian can't be cracked, but if you do it once, they're going to ask you to do it 1,000,000 times.
Yes, and it's been cracked before too. Apple got cracked
Right.
about 5 years ago.
Right. John says,
yes, they did.
Two-factor can be a PETA. Yes, that's a
It
pain
is.
in the
Yes,
earth,
but it's
but it's worth it.
It's absolutely, absolutely.
OG Classic says, yes, I've been a user since inception. Mr. B says Mozilla is legit.
Yeah, Slam, I know what you're saying about rolling.
Slam says, I wish I was that important, but I'll take it. I'm sold.
Yeah. He said he rolled with his own security. Trust me, the Apple phones, they secure as hell. I've never heard anything against the security settings if they're too strong. They had to decrease their security settings a few years ago as well, just so people would go buy their phones.
So, item number 4, check regularly for unauthorized activity. Now, we should be doing this with our bank cards, our digital wallets, and the like.
Everything.
So, not all companies will notify their users when their online accounts have been compromised.
Right.
Consumers are encouraged to regularly check their online accounts for unauthorized transactions and activity, and immediately contact their online service and credit card company, wink, wink, if appropriate, if they see something suspicious.
Every last one of them. And your bank normally sends you a notification if you authorize as soon as you open the app or get the card. You do not bank online ever. I don't blame you, but I'd be damned if it ain't convenient.
Smart, Eleanor. But in
Damn
this
drinking
super
game.
digital world, you kind of, a lot of people are forced to do it. So I just say it's important to keep, it might be, you might be annoyed by it, but it's really important to keep your eyes open for stuff like this and looking for this type of suspicious activity, because you got to think of how you're making these payments nowadays.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you a quick story.
talk to me.
I was in Baltimore. I was in Baltimore, Maryland. I went to go see a football game with the Raiders and the Baltimore Ravens. While at the Maryland house, I
The rest stop
decided,
on the highway. The rest stop on the
right,
highway. I know about that. Yeah.
a friend and I, we were leaving, heading back to New York. We decided to go stop by the Maryland house, either Maryland house or Chesapeake house. Stop by. The person who was with me used his cards at Nathan's. Used his debit card at Nathan's.
I know Nathan's at Maryland House. Yeah.
The next morning, he was contacted by his bank because somewhere in the Bronx, and not taking a shot at the BX, Mr. B, but someone at the rim shop had just bought some tires and rims.
Somebody got my credit card and was running up books for the schools, like the kids. Ran up $1,000 on my credit card.
Yeah, yeah. So
Correct.
you gotta be
401k,
mindful.
Slicks can only deal
Slam
with
TV
cash.
says
Yeah.
the Slicks the only deals in cash, baby. Alicia Stewart says correct. Check your 401k, etc. Weekly. Frontier, Vanguard. I can't remember yet. Another major company was hacked.
Frontier, the airline.
Stop for a second. I want to stop here for a second. Okay. So how do we do it? I can't give you. Okay. Let's just say I had an iPhone connected or some type of device connected here. Okay, to this connector right here.
Yes.
Now, this is Vanguard.
Okay.
This is the device, the middleware, and this is like the user. Like I said, I wish I had some device that I can connect.
Right.
A lot of times when the hacking happens, so when you hear Target got hacked, or Vanguard got hacked, or Walmart got hacked, or name your favorite store gets hacked, it's not per se the store. It's the middleware, it's the partners that these stores are connected to.
Not necessarily not necessarily the distributor. Exactly.
Right. So it's that middleware, that physical connection where they might have policies and everything might be razor tight, but this has to connect to this, and
So,
this might be willy nilly.
Yeah. With that being said, I don't recommend third party apps to anybody. Like when you
But everyone uses third parties.
Yeah, but
everyone
like if
uses
you book
third
your
party.
flights, I wouldn't use Travelocity. I would use a direct airline.
I agree with you.
Yes.
I agree with you.
And it's not necessarily the fault of the third party people, but y'all are being hacked left and right. When you go to the gas station, you can barely trust a little card reader at the pump. When you go to the ATM, you can't trust the card reader at the ATM.
How many times have you been somewhere and you've heard, oh, there was a skimmer on that reader?
Yes. John, what you said right there, that happened to me in college. Somebody put $1,000 on the Discover card in my name. I never even had a Discover card.
So John Armour says, I once had 1,000 charged on a card, never activated.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you,
it can happen to everybody.
Happen to you.
I had to go to the credit report and file a dispute. I had $1,000 on the Discover card. I never even owned a Discover card. I never even applied for it. If you shop online, go to a VPN. VPNs were getting hacked last year. I did a broadcast on that not too long ago.
What's good is Eleanor, you ding 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 ding.
Yes.
Eleanor, the next broadcast, I'm gonna drop $1 on your broadcast because get yourself prepaid cards. Stop using actual cards.
She got to bring.
Don't connect. I mean, some people are hard pressed, but don't connect your checking or your direct debit card to this stuff. Tie it, connect it. Use a prepaid card. Use a and this is gonna sound like me. I don't want to sound like an asshole, but use like a PayPal or a Venmo, something that you can place in between that's going to harden that connection
Really?
between your personal funds,
Yes.
the processor,
Yes.
and whatever merchant that you're dealing with.
PayPal has been reliable to me for the past 19 years. I highly recommend it to everybody. Very reliable.
Netspend, yes,
Never heard of
yes.
NetSpends. I got to look into that.
I heard of Netspend. I'm not buying nothing else. Ted told me use prepaid cards or PayPal.
Yeah. PayPal's been dope, and I've been a customer for almost 2 decades. I got no problem
Yeah.
with PayPal. None. Never had an issue with them.
Number 5. I know we're slugging through this. Number 5. Sign up for updates. Consumers should register with the breach notification service. I'll
Yes,
type.
Lenny.
Well, have I been pawned? That will send notifications if an account associated with their email or phone number has been compromised.
Yeah.
So that's borderline some type of artificial intelligence that's
Yes.
going to help you. That's going to be like scanning to make sure that your information, your personally identifiable information, is not just put out there on the internet.
If you shop online, please don't put your info on your computer. Call the 800 or the 888 number and order through the phone. I understand that. Once again, you can use PayPal and be just as secure.
Right. Good.
Yeah.
Good option, Lenny. John says, I was a little hooked on rewards, like 5% back on all Amazon purchases with Amazon Visa.
Bro,
Mr. B says, I just got a PayPal last year. Nancy in Wisconsin says, notifications from your credit card when purchasing must be made. Yes.
Yes.
And Lenny says, I just checked my security system, and they just said they removed over 45,000 trackers from her online. Unreal.
That is unreal. I remember you talking about that before. So that's a big ass number. Yeah, it's over 100,000. Yeah, I was about to say that too. Run up $100,000 in debt so no one wants to steal your identity or your account. That's the advice I can give anybody. Just joking. Eleanor, why you playing? That's what I used to do. Every credit card I had, I would max it. So if anybody tried to steal it, it'd be easier for them to find.
The last one. Take suspicious activity seriously.
Absolutely.
If an online service notifies a consumer of suspicious activity on their account, they should immediately change the password. If consumers use the same password for other accounts, they should be sure to change the passwords for those accounts as well.
Absolutely. That's without question. And what they used to do with credit cards, I know when I was in college, somebody's credit card would get stolen, they would do a report, they would get something in the mail. It would show the picture of the last purchase of the credit card, so they would see who actually had their card and who used it and where they were at. That was happening in Alabama in the early 90s. It means that many of the sites you visit had tracking cookies that watch or follow what you do. Absolutely. All of them sites. Absolutely.
Yep. So, not trying to be too preachy. Wow, 100,000 attempts you must be. Not trying to be too preachy or anything like this. We're just saying, just be careful when you're online.
Yes,
be careful.
everybody.
Don't use the same password for your Facebook, your Twitter, your PayPal, your Venmo,
You have to.
your Cash App.
You got to change it.
Change them. And not only that, maybe you can set some like a calendar, reminder in your phone. Maybe change them every year.
Some sites you got to change it every 3-4 months.
Well, usually it's 60 days.
Yeah. Don't put
most hardened sites is usually 60 days.
It's only $100 to get a new credit card process right there. Yeah, don't be lazy. And honestly, all of you need to use your brain for more than just talking shit. Get you some more passwords. If you could think of something to say, you could think of a new password.
Yes.
You didn't use mine, Eleanor. You didn't use mine. I thought about using yours though. Both your last names. Keep it up.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right. So, Tone.
That's me.
Get on out of here.
Yeah, you good. I appreciate you, man. I'm glad you came up.
We're gonna get on out of here. I don't know if you're gonna start it back up or if you want to talk offline, but
Give me
we
a few
gotta
minutes.
we gotta look at. If you look at the text I sent you, send an email to that email address regarding the suppression
Yeah,
for the
I will.
audio.
I will.
It's in your
The last one I got
email.
was your Ken to the Goose email. I don't know what that was about.
Oh my God, ridiculous.
And see, for me, the last message I got from you was that there's nothing in there talking about the what you call it.
Scroll up, scroll up
I got the jacket, Brian's elaborations, your boy on the phone.
through Twitter.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll send it again.
Okay.
I'll send it
On the
again. Maybe it
phone.
didn't go because, like I said, I know I was trying to send it on the train.
It might not have went through.
But
If he was on the train, it
yeah, it
might.
might not have went through. But it's steps for getting onto Discord. But I'm saying you have a legitimate gripe with the music that you're playing and that the suppressed sound. You want to get it to how these musicians are sounding. So I
Well,
would
they're
say,
live, and I'm coming through YouTube. And like I said, I'm really looking for somebody who's an Apple junkie. Eleanor, I'm recruiting you in about 10 minutes. Both my last names, there were 3 of them. If there's 3, you good. Yeah, I might come back up in a minute if I got time. I just want to get that music thing straightened out. I'm gonna see how I feel.
all
And it's
right,
8:30, and I know I have time tomorrow. But big ups, appreciate you as always, man. Big ups to all y'all in the chat. You
much
know I'll
love.
be here, man. If y'all
Thank
come up,
you,
I'll be
thank
up
you
for a little
to
bit.
everyone that's in the chat.
Absolutely.
We'll do this much more often. Make sure
Stand for about.
you subscribe to everyone else's show, everyone else's stream. Support each other.
Eleanor, let me know when you're free. Then I'm bringing your Apple expertise back to the light tomorrow. All you Apple fans, I need y'all's help tomorrow. Every last one of you.
So, Tony, what we'll do is, when you get a minute, we'll just go on FaceTime and we can check settings, we can do whatever.
Well, I ran through it, and
Okay.
like I said, you'll see most of what I did on my previous broadcast because it always shows what's going on. Geez, I know you know, but geez, you also know my situation too. So if you get some info, let me know for real. Because he was on a
Gotcha.
broadcast and I was doing it. He said it was much about the suppression with the music. Because like I said, it was sounding fine before the update. Slam,
Of course.
I ain't falling with it, Slam. I ain't falling for it. He told everybody email all this info for him.
Got
Yeah,
got
y'all give
it.
me a few minutes. I'm gonna go put Jason to bed before this close. I might come back up, but if anybody's
Be
on,
well. I'll talk to y'all later.
yeah. Peace, y'all.
All right. Peace.